Hi, it's Evangelian from etrailer.com, and today we're looking at the Konig standard snow tire chain, the XB16 on our 2020 Toyota RAV4. Now, this snow tire chain is pretty good if you want your smoother ride due to its diamond shape. So if you're going through some light snow and ice, it's perfectly fine. If you have like a harsher winter with a lot of snow, a lot of ice, it might not be your best option. But if you're going through a mild winter and you just want that smoother ride, this is pretty good. As you can see here, these form a diamond pattern, which allow for a smoother ride than, let's say, if you had ladder style chains or square style chains. But with diamond pattern, it would tend to have less traction than those aforementioned chains, which is why these have D-shaped links. So with their flat surface over here in contact with the road, that will add that traction that you would need to drive safely through snow. So this has its own tensioning system here. So with other snow tire chains, you might have to have your own separate tensioners, but this one comes with a whole set, so that's really nice and convenient. There are different options for tensioning, so if you have like a larger or a smaller tire, there's different options that you can just work around and figure out what works best and fits best for you. So it's super sturdy, which means there's a little bit of muscle work involved to attach everything, but once it's all together, it really fits. Well, as you can see, I'm wearing gloves because we all know the struggle in winter when you're attaching your chains and your fingers tend to freeze off. But what's cool about this tire chain is that it has this rubber grip here for the tensioner, so it really allows you to just adjust the chains very easily and almost with a lot of comfort as well. And in fact, the whole thing about this is that it's very sturdy. That might be the main thing about these tire chains. Like the way it's constructed, as well as like the steel alloy it's made of, it's all strong and durable. Okay, before we install this snow tire chains, let's look inside the box it came in, and let's just take a moment to admire the box, because so Konig, for their tire chains, they actually make pretty sturdy and usable cases. It's just nice. You can just store it underneath your seat or in the attic while waiting for winter time. It also has this nice circular hook and loop patch there that will just attach to your carpet or upholstery, wherever you want to. If you want to keep it in your car, it won't slide around all the time, which is pretty nice. And inside the box, they also include some other goodies to just help the whole process. Like, there's this cool plastic sheet which you actually use to just kneel on if you don't want to be crawling in the mud and the snow of wintertime. So I appreciate that. It also has plastic instructions, so you can like look at the instructions. It's very easy to install, but if you need instructions, they won't get wet in the snow while you're using them, so that's nice too. And you know, those are just extra things that make the whole attaching the tire chain to your tire process just a lot simpler. Before we start, I like to just make sure everything's nice and organized and not tangled, you know, just comb it out a little bit. A key thing to remember is which side to start with. So as you can see, this one is actually a better view. This is the one that needs to be facing the wheel of your car. So not this side with the hooks over there. It's this side. So step one is to get this yellow end, and we will feed it in here through the back. There you go. And just find the yellow end on the other side. There it is. Now, in order to keep things nice and easy to install, at this point I would just comb out the other chains into a crescent pattern so they don't get tangled up in the back. When we take this end and install it to the other end. So see, it's just a very easy, just put that in there. It's nice and attached, and put that back. Then you can bring forward the chains. As you can see, there's a hook right over there that will attach to one of these links depending on the size of your tire. So for this one, I think we can use this link. You can just adjust them to make the whole chain looser or tighter as per your preference or need. Third step here at the bottom is this ratcheting tool, where you just feed this chain from the other side into the tool, which you can do by lifting that button, putting it inside, and then you can, if you do it properly, there we go, like that, so that you can pull it forward. We're gonna feed it through 1, 2 red hooks and up. Whew. It is a little bit of a muscle work, but if you know which points of adjustment work for your car, then it's a lot faster and easier after that. Okay, so after you've installed your snow tire chain, I recommend you just driving forward with it maybe a couple 100 meters just to make sure everything is still attached afterwards. But after that, you're good and ready to go and drive off and have a good day with this Konig standard snow tire chain on our 2020 Toyota RAV4.